Yeah, welcome to another episode. I'm Susie Arena. Yeah, I know long time no see, right? But now I'm back with another banger. Yeah, and today I've got some amazing guests again as usual. And on my left I have
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm an undergraduate and I'm also a phone engineer.
Yes, and on my right I have
My name is Kyle and I'm a digital marketer, a graduate. So
Alright, I know you might be wondering why they are saying undergraduate and graduate. But yeah, today's topic we'll be talking about is school really a scam. And yeah, on my left I have an undergraduate. I'm also an undergraduate and I have a graduate here. So we'll just be talking about our experiences. Is school really a scam? What do we think? And I just conversing. I don't know where we're driving to, but we'll find out and just enjoy. Yeah. I just want to thoughts on is really a scam first before we proceed. So who should I start from?
we can start with the
Is it pride for me? Okay. Let's start from you. School really a scam too.
Yeah, to me, if you like weigh the costs and advantages of everything, and if you look at the number of graduates we have now and jobs that are outside, I would say it's really risky.
Okay. Let's stop there first. What do you think?
Well, I will disagree with that, but school has never been a scam. When you're still in school, that's almost everything. That's what almost all the students in school is to a scam. Basically because you are going through one, two difficulties or stress. School is not really a scam.
Okay, on my end, I'm just at the middle because I don't know. I feel because of what um I'm not even you're talking about when people are in school. I've seen people have when they're done with school and even they can there's nothing to show for it that you're really a graduate. I've not seen people driving keke that are graduates.
Yeah, when you say school is a scam, now let's look from this angle now. If we have a proper government that's providing job opportunities, all this will not be happening. So the major reason why I say school is not a scam is there are some basic skills, some basic knowledge you will definitely gain, you will definitely know while you're in school. So you cannot tell me that school is a scam.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think I understand the point he's trying to come from. Well, I would say school would put you in the light of learning the art of communication, learning to converse with others. But then the fact that nowadays what you study in school is not really what you would do later. So
True.
school is really scam.
So I
Okay,
think
let me use for an instance now. I studied business education in school, but now basically my own field of expertise is digital marketing. That's what I basically. But you know that I was able to know about digital marketing while in school. When we say school is not a scam, it's not just about you going to school, doing biology, and maybe an engineering student.
Sure.
No, it's not just about
yeah.
the
I was
what you are
about
learning.
to
It's
I was
about
about to
going
get there because
outside
yes.
the box on
So
whatever you are studying in
yeah, so
school.
like I'll say it's not just by learning that once you go to class and go just sit down and learn and it's just you being informed even not by not staying in class because you can be informed by they're just let's use the word exposure.
Exposure.
Yeah, because once you go to school, there's a kind of exposure you get, and when you see the difference of people that have gone to school and people that have not gone to school. Sometimes, so I don't think people that are exposed ever have that they came out with first class. It's just what you can, the people you meet while you're in school and all. It's just the exposure. What do you think?
Uh, I agree with what you guys have said, but it still doesn't
To you, it's still a scam.
it still doesn't justify the fact that it's a scam because you are telling me that okay, I have to meet social people. But
Because
was that my intention before leaving home to say I want to study this? Was that my
sure.
intention? Was my intention meeting people that are okay
Mm.
connection? No, my intention was okay, I wanted to study this and become someone that people know me for this. Not like I want to go and meet
Meet people to get
a senator's
connection.
daughter or a
Yeah, true,
senator's son. So
true.
that's it.
So, on that, I want to ask on that question. Do you think people are dull? Like, would you say people do not go to school because they are dull? Would you say that?
No. You see, God created all of us on the same level.
Right on, Pastor.
Same level. So it's based on how we are being brought up, the
Sure.
level of communication we have with people we grow up with, people we know with, our parents too as well. So nobody is dull. Nobody is dull. It's just based on your environment, your you growing up, the people you
Mm,
relate with, and the kind of exposure you are also out to. So those are most of the
I
values
would
in it.
disagree with that because it's not about where you live or anything. People can is first of all it has to do with like your thoughts. Do you really think you're adult? Because sometimes it's what we think about that manifest because we always think, oh, I'm told that I know no book, I know no book, and it will become a reality that I don't even know book. But now, are you thinking about I'm done? Because okay, let's use practical example. Belashmoda, like it used to say, it's dull in school, but we don't person really write lyrics like it.
That's the point I'm coming from.
So it's where you put your because now it thinks it's dull in school,
Mm.
but in music it's not dull. So it's where you put your focus to. Do you get me? It's where you put your
I
focus
understand
to
that
that
part.
would determine the outcome. It's where you
That's
put your
that was
energy,
the
put your
that's why I say environment also contributes.
okay.
Where this guy Bilashimoda was born and brought up at
Okoko.
Okoko, which is on this Lasso
Hmm.
element. We know how that
What
vicinity
type of the vicinity?
community. I really don't know, but I've heard a lot about that community a lot. It's not really like the way we compare to Lekki, Acha, some other quite.
Who told you people in Lekki Aja are not running to go and be musicians?
He's not. You don't get what I'm saying now.
Mm,
He's from the ghetto.
Leave that thing!
I've actually
So
seen
now,
so many people come from ghetto
And
and
they are
yes,
that
yes,
there.
yes, yes. Now, you know the kind of ghetto you are that you grew up from, and the people you relate with.
His mom was a teacher. So who was he related? His mom was
His
a
mom was
lecturer. A
which
lecturer.
school?
In
in
Lasso
last
there.
Lasso.
They were staying inside the school.
So I believe
They were
it's
even
just
staying inside the school. Can you even imagine?
his own mindset was just different.
different
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's when you focus
focus.
your energy. It's the focus because there are people that they will put them in school. And see, let me just tell you the truth. If your head cannot carry school, eh, for real, just put your head where
Anybody here
because
carry school.
let me tell
Na just
you that are you
laziness.
I know seen that there are people that are even making it up, people that not go to school. But why I would say the school, why I would not still say school is not really scam is because even when you make it, you still get by results. So but stop it. If you do you think if people have money they will go to school? Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Ah,
If you have money, would you go to school?
why not? Of course, you've seen people that have money and they actually went to
If
school.
you have like the Rema now, you don't see Rema is the unilag, the Rema never come
I
class
think
for once.
Nancy Sime just graduated
She
from
not
a
just
school like that.
graduate now.
No. She
Maybe
graduated from one,
masters.
yeah, something like that. So,
Masters.
exactly. So
Okay,
Regardless,
I didn't want to call names, but I've seen like some influencers post maybe masters this thing. And they are always flexing in Lagos, but they are posting masters
do
this
you
thing.
know why after so many years, probably they drop out from school or
Mm-hmm.
they complete and feel like, okay, let me go for master's. Do you know why?
Right.
Because that certificate means a lot and it can also generate
Open doors.
an open door for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another point
My
there.
point is you go shall buy the result. Abi.
Even though, but
wait. Why are you emphasizing?
No, I'm not
Have you
emphasizing.
got one before?
I wish.
well,
I
I know of
wish.
someone currently now.
I
Like,
wish.
I won't mention the person name. She's my classmate, and I
Is or
knew
was?
she was my classmate. Sorry, she was my classmate. I knew that she didn't um, like graduate with us, so she has some carryover. And to my surprise, this year
So I find nice.
she went for a nice, and I was
They
like,
play.
"How?
They play. Those they
The
play.
Senate list, your name is not there. How come?" So that one alone can even make that okay. Oh, I know they go school again.
Mm-hmm.
School is totally a scam. That's another point. I see you get it. But still, yes,
Yeah.
you'll be
No,
like,
no,
okay,
no.
I have my own focus. I know what I want to achieve.
True, true, true. That's just it. It's focus on achievement.
Yeah.
See, there was a time to that me I just say, oh, see, I don't tire for this. See, that is that because they strike there.
Yeah.
Once I go into federal school, there are many things that would just want to discourage you. They strike. Like they could just strike for 1 year. Like, wouldn't you be tired? I also see me. I just told my mom that see, it's because of you, me, I want to do this thing. No, it's not because of me again. It's just because of you. For real, it will
It's
get
still
to
for your
that
own
point.
benefit, Sha.
No, but after that time, I was saying it's because of you. But when you start, you just feel like, okay, make I just do am now. But is if the 3 years, is if the 4 years is 4 years, if the 5 years is 5 years, if the 5 years is not 7 years, 8 years, it's not stressful.
If you are thinking about starting striking, then
For real.
just
The whole strike and
For real. So you what do you
now that the federal government has even increased
school
school
fees?
fees.
Do you understand?
So what will it
Don't
be
you
like
think people
for
will drop out? People that
definitely
like oh my
definitely
god, oh my
because you
god.
can't expect someone
Going to a federal school and
going to a
paying a
federal school and
state
paying
university
100
money.
plus. How much is his or her parents are even earning
I swear, how
per
much is
month?
monthly wage? Like
So
so what do you think about people though?
um no, I don't think people are dull. It just depends on the field they have. Because there's this idea that says that you can't tell a fish to climb a tree and then you can't tell a monkey to go and swim or something like that. So I just feel people are just built differently. They should just continue trying things until they see the way they're good at.
Okay. So before we started this podcast, me and you were just like on how like you were not really intelligent. Now he's a scholar,
Nah,
not
nah,
scholar.
nah, nah.
But like I just wanted to explain like
Um, the thing for me here was when I was in secondary school here, I was very dope. Like I was like the most neglected in the class. You just see me as this one, let's just keep pushing him. Even if I didn't pass, we just say let's
make
push
me
him.
manage.
So that was it till like SS3. I think it was SS3. Yeah, that was when I finally got myself. I think further maths then was I was the best student in further maths then, so I did very well in further maths. Then I was like, for me to do better in further maths
But
than
then we're
others.
like, this boy, you sure say you no carry.
Yeah, they will feel like that too. Because I collected extra sheets in that further
Ah,
maths
that's the
exam.
ways to
So
collect extra shit though. This boy, that's the ways to
no, no,
collect
no,
extra
no,
shit.
no, no. So I collected. So the man was like, how come? Because that was surprising and all. So the man was like, how come? So but then I was the highest in that exam class. So
Aw.
my vocabulary in secondary school was not even that. I couldn't speak English at all, at all. So although it still affects me today, but then
Can you
what helped me
imagine?
most was when I started jam lesson. I couldn't communicate like that. But then seeing fine girls, like you couldn't talk to them and all. You couldn't talk to them and all. So I knew how to work on myself, and thank God I'm doing good now.
Like when he told me this story, I was surprised. Like this person that we studied together, like it was one everyone gingering me that time. Like school don't tire me. You just like
I think
alpha.
I think one thing is the capability to. Some people believe that when they see a big move like this, mommy, like Hakimi, you like it's too much.
It's
So
actually too much.
so you be like, how will I assimilate all this thing? And they will just bring 5 questions. Where is the question coming
Coming
from?
from, yeah.
So I think that's one of the things that discourage people like that. Okay, let me use myself for instance now. When I was in secondary school, it is either A or B from 60 to 70.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got admission to the university, I became low, like totally low. Not that I didn't have that drive, but I think I was carried away with the whole paparazzi and the
Yeah.
whole this university stuff. Sure, you understand? Now? But when I realized that I'm going astray, now money my
Nice.
mama pay for
Please.
this thing, no. And I go see scammer for school fees again, no.
Please
Shey you understand now?
again.
So I
I
have
think
to,
that's another reason why people do better in school
do
because
you get?
some people, if they leave it to them, I'm talking from experience before, not now. That because if you did, I just this struggle because it's not like I'm going to fail, but I'm just saying because of the system, the Nigerian system of
Of the
federal
federal
school,
school.
like it's not encouraging. No, you need like person all day for how many years, no progress. Like so you just be fed up like it's this up. So
I actually wrote my final exam because it's product management. And as at the beginning of that semester, I was not going for classes at all. Even though I go for class, I would just be at the back like, what's this man doing now? About later now, later, later. So it got to a point I was like, what's this man doing? I saw my classmates struggling to meet some people, explain these things, and I was like, hey, 4 unit course. I can't afford to come back
I
again.
say 4 units, not even 3 units.
Like I had to sit down
3 units cause this one
tutorial
want to kill
for
me.
good
Come to
for good
go.
3 weeks. And when I was writing the exam, I was like, no, fuck it, I'm going to kill this one. And after the exam, I
Choke.
told my friend that if I did not score A or B, no, no. And
Ah,
when the results came out, I had 69.
my
Like,
God.
no, I was not like, if I put this effort right from
Mm-hmm.
year one,
What was I telling you?
if I don't graduate with 5.0, at least I don't have first class.
First class.
For reason, I think it was the second after first. I was not even serious that time. I think this boy has to drag me. He says 3 units course, so come. Like he was always calling me, was checking up on me, and that was the way we became friends. Like the second year, I was not putting so much effort. I was like, because I'm not this person that would read. Like, I think it's stressful for me.
It's not
But first, if you sit down with me and you're just saying something, I
you can easily
understand it like
assimilate and
as you're
understand.
saying it, and boom, I'll write it the way like. You'll just be surprised. And that day, I just went to ninth class. I was so kidding. I had one in that boyfriend at that time which I went for one ninth class. Yeah. Like,
Oh,
so he dragged me. We went to the ninth class. So this guy was now Osh. Osh is popular in that our distance because it's a scholar. He was now explaining this thing for me. Hey, he did not know that the person is explaining for is does not to read, but it's to understand. I was not
screenshot
understanding,
break.
like screenshot. I like when I went to exam, I wrote like I remembered everything this
Meeting.
boy said, wrote it, and boom, when the results came out, I got B. I was like, hey, I was like, if I had put this so much effort, I was like, my GP would have gone now,
Some
but
people are actually like that. Like they prefer someone okay.
Yeah.
Sit down,
exactly.
just narrate the whole thing.
If you narrate to me, I'm a scholar.
For me, yeah, it's the other way around. You might be
Explain
explaining
to him, but he
everything
will
to
not
me now
understand.
from now to December, my
December.
bro. Until I
He has to
actually
read
take
it.
up the book, my note, and read myself. Okay,
Man,
after then, you can actually explain
those
what.
notes are so
Yeah.
much that like I'll just be discouraged to open it. But once someone
That's
just
another thing.
yeah, once someone just tells me what's up, this is it. I'm good. So I think on that thing for me is for this school really scam is that when you go to school, you know how to handle some things. There's a story I heard. I think I saw it on TikTok. They were interviewing the girl. The girl had a child. I think she had a child while she was in school. So she had to drop out, give birth
Okay.
to the child. Then now she was when she could not go back to school. Maybe she was not informed or something. Because there's how you can just
Yeah.
exactly. So now the girl was seeing the child and she was feeling somehow. What did she do? She carried this child, put the child inside a drum. You know this drum that is to fetch water?
Yeah.
Pour water inside, turn the
Drown the
baby's
baby.
head, and kill the child. I went to the police station. She went to submit herself. So she said, "Yes, I killed my child, and this is why." She was like, they were interviewing her. She was saying she did not see that she did not do anything wrong.
Yeah.
There's a child. She
There
can
was
that
nothing
she
about it.
because she cannot go back to school. This child stopped so many things for her. Blah 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 blah. I was like, oh my god, like, and you not blame her because she does not know better,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and that's where ignorance comes
But would
from.
you say she doesn't know better because she was in school already before?
You can be in school year one. Year one, I was joking. I was playing. I was playing. So you don't even know. Maybe she does. We can. I didn't. I don't really know if she was in school. But I'm sure that there's some kind of ignorance that if you are in school, they'll just teach you about it. You even know
Exactly.
that
You even
you
know.
know that
You
you
probably
can
meet
you
some people
can
discussing about it.
exactly
Okay.
you know that you can go back to school, you can continue your school, your child does not, because people are giving you know how many people they carry picking come
No
school.
man.
Like what's there that you have to kill the child? Like you just, and she was ready to end her own life.
To also,
Like she was like she's not living for anything. She's not,
nah,
and I'm like,
that's big depression.
do you
Exactly.
understand?
Depression.
That's big depression.
But it's ignorance.
Well, I won't categorize that under being like if school is kind of because I believe she'll be aware that she can go back to, but maybe there
I'm
are some
sure.
other things,
Yeah, other
maybe
factors.
school fees, food and shelter, other
or
things.
maybe even before she had the child, she was able
But
to
do
like
you know that if she knows, okay, if she knows now, if she has gone to school, you know that you can take this child to orphanage, you can take this child to
Where
somewhere.
is the money?
Money to do what?
orphanage.
Orphanage.
You can't just dump the child at the orphanage.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Exactly. So she might
But
just think
okay, no,
about
apart from there's supposed to be something that you can do. There's supposed to be something.
I think that's where the problem is coming from. I didn't think she had people that she relies on, but from the story you said, I think she doesn't.
she doesn't probably.
Yeah.
She was staying with her sister now, but she now waited for her sister to go out before she drowned the child or so.
She's just restricted
It's
as
like
interest.
Life is very unscripted. Like
Ah,
one person should say.
it's a lot. Yeah, so have you had any event that made you feel like school is really a scam?
That's where I'm going to, but then I'll not really say it's really a scam like that. I did a diploma program here, and then that diploma program you have to get some certain grade before you like go into the full time for the program you're going to. But then for me, when I started, my grade was, but then I had to work on myself. But then I had a friend too that started same time too, so she also had the same problem. But then she later upped her game too. But then due to some reasons unknown to her, yeah, so she didn't continue, so she left the program then.
Okay.
But now I can tell you that she's doing well for herself now. It is.
Do you have any experience that?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm a digital marketer, but I have actually come across some like there are some certain position if you are working in industry, like some company, probably oil and gas, a consulting firm or so on. There's some degree you need to have before you can reach
True.
the top. So, you know, if you say that okay, yeah, this BSc is enough for me. It is the same salary of BSc you will receive it till when you are
Forever.
done
Yeah.
with that company. So, as you finish one stage, you need to upgrade to another
Agree.
stage.
Yeah.
So that's how the whole thing that come on. Recently, I think the tax consulting firm for PwC, Taiwo something, just resigned out to take up the government work. And I was reading the bio and I was surprised that wow, like you need to see. I'm sure if I have the opportunity to see a CV, it would be like maybe 10 to 15 pages.
Wow.
You know, the experience,
Mhm.
the certificate, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how much you will be earning.
Mm-hmm.
So that one
True,
alone, you know
true.
that school is not a scam. Let's put the fact that
But what if you now buy the result and go there
see, if you buy the result, it will show
and buy
because
the
your
ex?
intelligence
True,
matters.
true, true,
And most of all, this thing is like providing solution to a problem.
true, true. See, I'm not. See, I've been saying buy
I'm not
result, but
okay.
I'm not particular about people that buy result because if you buy the result that you cannot defend, it is a waste.
Definitely.
For us, is a
That's it.
waste. So I don't
And the funny thing that this man I'm talking about, I think he
because
came
you
out
have to
with
buy the result and
second class or
sorry,
second class. I can't even remember.
you don't have to buy the results if you can go to school. Go to school, sef, no be say go to school. Go to school, try to defend your
Even
results.
those
Like
that are
even if you
all
come out
these
with
tech
with
bro, tech
with 2 points,
regardless, you still need education.
do you get?
Because
If they easy to do Python.
exactly. Because if you don't have that knowledge of understanding, you can't even be able to
Sure,
decode or even anything.
sure.
Being a scholar, like a graduate or going to school, it also help you your level of reasoning
Mm-hmm.
to be able to think well.
Yeah.
So these are some basic things
Ah,
that are
I will not really agree with that though. That yes, because the
What?
undergraduate that think well, that do what.
I'm not
Wait,
saying
there are
No,
people
no,
that
no,
wait.
you
no,
don't
no.
Wait. Hold on. There are people that okay, maybe they dropped out and
Mhm.
they can assimilate things well. It's not about there are people
The way
that finish with 2 point
the way
something.
an illiterate is going to set up their shop or whatever they do is going
That's
to be
the
different from the way a graduate will do when they own the shop or a mall. So you
what if the illiterate is an interior designer?
get. So how would you be an interior designer if you're an illiterate?
Why not?
What kind of interior
Interior
design?
design, yeah.
Why not? These people go and learn it.
Learn it.
Exactly. It's
Exactly.
still part of that's
Okay.
vocational training.
Training.
Exactly. That's
Education.
what I'm saying.
It's still part
That's
of
what I'm saying. If
education.
you can, okay, you see, we're talking about school.
Oh.
Is school really a scam?
Mm,
Not
see,
so.
when you-
Definitely, there are people that are not. They can't assimilate things in class, but they can do practical.
Vocational.
They can do.
Yeah.
You know that we in Unilag there is this part time
Yeah.
what DLI.
Yeah.
You know why all those old men, old mothers come back to school?
Right.
Because they need it for some certain things.
Yeah.
They need it for some certain
I
things.
get you. I get you. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, you went
Um.
for vocational training. You want to set up a business. Your English is not even sound enough. How do you want to communicate with your clients?
People went to
If-
people
now-
went
now
to
wait,
secondary school and
wait.
they are sound.
Wait,
No.
wait.
In my own case, you
Now, if you want to draw a business plan or you want to give a quote of maybe what your
People are educated and
Right.
cannot draw business plan. Are you joking? People are
Okay.
educated and can't draw business
like
plan.
until when you see someone be like, is this even those that
Even-
graduate from
even-
school,
Yes, now that's what
some
I'm
of them
telling
should
you.
not talk less of someone that is not
Because see, you can pass through that school and not
the school will
even.
not pass through.
Do you
even
understand? So don't joke, oh, don't don't play. You can pass through that school and nothing to show for it. But I'm not saying. I'm just saying if you not go to school, just learn something at least.
Yeah.
At least like
Yeah.
the littlest thing you
As
can
in,
do.
you cannot be
Just
saying,
yes, you cannot
yeah.
exactly. I'm just saying I'm not after I'm not
100 for you.
I'm not telling you school is scam. School is not scam at all. But for people that are not opportune to go to school, maybe because of money, because if you say you want to even go to a federal school that is cheaper now, school fees is above 100K. So if you can't even go to school, just learn something, and that is my learn something, do
Yeah.
well for yourself,
Yeah.
like be good for yourself. Learn online. You can even learn online. Like just
Do something, do better, improve.
yes, improve yourself.
Whenever you are taking steps, if you take 3 steps forward, check back. Am I taking the right steps?
Mm.
So if you are not taking the right step, it's easy
Go
for
back.
you at what you've done and everything where you've been to. If you're on the right path, continue. But then don't take 1,000 steps and then looking at the back and then you feel like you are astray already. That's not nice.
Quote of the day, motivational speaker. Deep.
Yeah.
It touched me. So I was supposed to ask for tips, but you have already given us tips. What do we do? Give us your
Well,
tips.
I would
Are you a
just
security
say,
man?
I
Shut
would
up.
just say, if you are still on undergraduate, everything you are doing, please put every effort into your education. If you come out with first class, second class, upper, lower
Last
class,
class.
it's still everything.
Yeah.
True.
And also learn a side skills is very, very
True.
important
True.
because the way the whole
Country.
country it is now, we cannot really boast of getting a job when you're
Mm-hmm.
done
Yeah.
immediately. So please,
So that's where this can come in.
it's very, very important.
So for me, like even if you go to school, still learn something, and even if you don't go to school, learn something. Just be informed.
Exactly. Being
One way
informed.
or the other, just be informed. Find way, chook head, be informed. The online classes, you can learn online, you can. Then everything is now,
Coursera.
exactly, everything is
Udemy.
now good. Everything,
And
everything
so,
is now,
funny thing is
tickets,
that
you can
all
even
these
graduate
Nigerian banks, they are also sponsoring some like all
Yeah.
these tech courses too.
you see.
So
So
just be informed, follow up with people.
yes, now you can even graduate online, safe. You can have BSc online. Just be informed first. Be informed
Yeah.
first. Like be exposed. Because if you're like I'll use myself as an example. Just imagine that I was just staying at Badagry. Oh my god. I can't even
This
imagine.
fall apart.
I can't even imagine it because yeah, I'll be nowhere. Nowhere in this life because
Well,
I'm not still saying
You
that
never know.
people in Badagry that are not making it though. But they are making it, but me, I'm not sure I can actually make it there. I can make it anywhere.
I feel like people feel like if you are from one ghetto, you can't make it.
No, it's not about the ghetto. It's about the opportunities that are there.
Opportunity.
Because for me, there's no opportunity
You
there for me,
and
really.
at the same time, you have already found that MC Lover was from the ghetto, and
There's
now
not that many people from the
See, you
ghetto.
can't use that kind of M2 no more as an example, please.
Because now what he's
he's
doing,
doing it more than
exactly.
it's more than
No, and again,
you
what
just
he
have
did
to.
to become that person is different from what me I would do to
Do.
become what I want to
I'm
be.
just saying that. Well, my point is, whatever you are doing, just make sure you are putting in hard work.
You are getting it right.
My point is, if I was there, I would have not put in hard work. I would have not put in
You
any
never
like.
know.
I would have never like
You are
developed
just
myself
saying that
like
because
this.
of where you are now.
No, I know what I'm talking of. I know what I'm
Well,
talking of.
maybe.
I know what I'm talking of. Even the cameraman too knows. And that's why he's smiling sheepishly. Yes, so I've come to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. But before we go, I would like to play a game. I would like to play a game with my guests. Yeah. So the game is just like this. I would call celebrities, musician in quotes, their real names, and you tell me the person.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What's in for that?
Yes.
There should be something.
finish it first.
Okay.
The loser. I think the loser would finish like a two full cup of water. So
Yeah, let's have it. Let's have it. Let's
let's
have
have
it.
it. So Keshin Rolalide.
Yukesh. That's my G for life.
Okay. Omoni Temidayo Raphael.
Omoni, Temidayo.
Raphael.
Can you give me one of these lyrics?
No.
That's like the musician is start from what we
No, if I did this, I think it's a ladies musician.
Money.
The musician has the same name with a footballer. Am I not nice? He has the same name with a footballer. Omoni Timidayo Raphael has the same name. The musician has the same name with a footballer.
That's why it's good to know their name. So their stage name.
Okay. There's too much suspense. His name is Latan.
Oh! I wanted to say Satan, but I can't remember.
Okay. This one. I'm not sure if you know, but let's go. Oladipo Olamide Emmanuel.
Oladips.
No.
Oladipo Olamide Emmanuel.
Mm.
Ah, this guy.
This one is to be difficult for people to know.
Street or
Yeah?
street artist.
I think one of his songs blew one time. Zlatan featured in this song. The song was something. The title of the song was Something God.
Olamide.
No, Olamide.
Shinkweku.
Even God. Okay, so 1-1. If I won 1-1. So Stanley Omadidia.
Omale.
Benga Adedeji.
Benga Adedeji.
I don't want to put the middle name because if I put the middle name, you will know.
Benga. You should give us a
Benga Adedeji.
Olamide.
3. He has won 3. I can see the person that will drink this water. Savior Odumbos.
Odumbos.
Yeah.
Odumodu Black.
No, not Odumodu Black.
Savior Odumbos.
Udumboso. Okay, Saviors Udumboso. I say this one go.
Mainstream artist.
Nah.
Mainstream artist.
Yes. It's so popular this year. It blew this year. Like
Young John.
yeah. Jesus. Okay. Last one. Adekunle Kosoko.
Adekunle Gold.
Okay, so who is drinking the water?
No.
Should we pardon him? We'll pardon him because one nice people. And I hope you enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy?
Yeah, I love that.
Did you enjoy?
I want more with you.
Because he won. So those are one. Then he won 4 names and quite interesting. Because I give people clue. Next time I might not be so nice.
That's part of it.
That was not supposed to be here. Alright, thank you so much. I've come to the end of this episode. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it because I did. You enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
Very, very well.
Okay, so see you in our next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share.
Please,
Oh God. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend. See you on our next episode. Follow us on all our social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere, Sha. All right, bye.